Hello class. So for my math game number 2, I have data analysis, and for this game I decided to create a game of Jeopardy in which covers all types of graphs. So the graphs I have are pictograph, bar graph, line graph, and tally charts. And so in this game, the students will be asked to pick either one of the categories and select how many they have to select one of the cards. So like for each category, I have 4 cards, and so they can either play for $100, $200, $300, and $400. And so each category is colored it's color coordinated. So for my line graphs I have the color purple. So these are the questions for line graphs. So if the student were to pick the $100, they would have the $100 question. So something like this. And so the $100 question is, on which day were the maximum number of cars sold? So they would just look at the graph and identify how many cars were sold, and how much was the maximum number of cars sold. Sorry, and so each one of the cards has a different question. So the questions also vary from easiest to hardest. And so that's for line graphs. And then for bar graphs, it's the color green. And so the same thing. If they want to play for 100, question for that. So this is how many students liked soccer. So the students would just look at the bar graph and identify how many students like soccer, and so on. So 200, 300, 400. So for each category I have 4 cards. And same for the tally charts. So tally charts is yellow. So they would just go here and select how many dollars they want to play for. And same for the pink one. And the pink one is just pictograph. So yeah, and that's pretty much it. And so as the students go on into playing the game of Jeopardy, they would just be crossing out which ones they're selecting. So like if a student selects pictograph for 100, they would just go in there and cross out 100 for pictograph, or for bar graphs 200. So on until so the game will end until the students have gone to all categories and answered all questions. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And yeah, thank you.